Hello and welcome everyone to part 44 of the Sparta Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue, that was a fast intro, wow. We continue where we left it off, facing off against the Persian hordes. They outnumber us 2 to 1. Let's fight this battle on the battlefield. I'm hoping a combination of ballistas, pikes and hoplites. I'm going to form up defensively and just try and hold up against the enemy as they come on in. I'm not going to push and try and flank around them, I'm just going to kind of sit down. Maybe even make like a noob box. And get the pikes out, flanks supported by hoplites, and then archers in the middle with the ballistas. Force the enemy to come to us. I shouldn't be attacked from behind because the enemy is not behind me, they're in front of me, so I think their reinforcement should come from over that way or over that way, somewhere. But lots of sand dunes here, but we have a nice starting location. It's pretty flat at our end. Sort of the desert peters out here. Off in the vast distance. I will say I like battle maps of Rome 2. They are very pleasing. You know, they're very expansive. There's lots of nice features. Even just the stuff off in the distance, it does make it quite immersive. Do like the battle maps. They're good. They're well done. Battle map artists, you did good. Archers, we're going to form you back here. We're going to let the enemy come to us a little bit, so they can't hide in the sand dunes as much. We'll take them off skirmish mode because I don't want them moving out of where I put them in a moment.
Battle group awaiting orders. Pikemen, form phalanx.
And ideally, that's basically where we want the pikes. And then I'm grouping my hoplites into 2 groupings here. I'm actually going to try putting these guys in hoplite wall.
Phalanx.
And just having it a slightly slanted angle to let the enemy come down this way a little bit. Actually, no, I don't want that because that'll expose my pike flanks. So we want to just make sure that unit's supporting there. There we go, that's good. Just at a slight angle to kind of try and let them hit us a bit, and then we can push out from the centre even. So I'm going to try anyway. May not work, but we'll have a go. They're in hoplite wall. Getting these guys into the formation that I want them. There we go, and they're just a little bit higher than they probably need to be, but that will protect the corners, as it were, of my pikes, ballistas, or ballista, as they often say here, and then cavalry back here on each side, start the battle, or they can swoop in if need be. I'm leaving these guys in formation attack, because if it's anything like the pike phalanx, it works best when they hold their formation. And their enemy reinforcement are coming in over here, which, to me, well, I don't think they really should be coming in from here, as such. Because they're now going to cause problems for my lovely formation that I formed up. Which is not good at all. Which means I'm going to have to turn and face at that angle, which is not going to do me any good. Unless they pull up toward the enemy forces there, which I hope they do. I'm going to hold off for a little bit before I start kind of judging what's going on. My ballista can start firing in the middle. We can start bringing down the Eastern Spearmen. Like, the thing is with them, all of them are pretty much slingers all along here, so they're going to be skirmishing me, so I'm going to have to push out toward them, which is not how I wanted it. Looking at this composition of the army, I have no choice, really. We're going to try and aim for this unit here, so that it will miss and go through the raw cataphracts at the back. We've got the cavalry to worry about as well over here. But otherwise my men are going to be slingered to death. These guys at the moment look like they're slowly marching up and pulling over here, which is fine, that's fine. This is the larger infantry force. Unfortunately, these guys have brought the only thing that could, well, the effective way of dealing with me, essentially, with Sparta, is with lots of skirmishers. And my ballistas are doing just what I wanted doing, hitting this Eastern Spearman unit and then smashing into the raw cataphracts behind. And I'm just going to hold off. I'm going to play it defensively. Just hold off actually engaging across the board yet. Let the enemy come to me. My men should be able to have these guys when it comes down to it, but we're just going to see how that goes. I might see if I can push my archers forward just a smidge more, though. So they will, I'm hoping, actually be able to fire at the enemy. Oh, and look, we have more of them. Oh, there's 3 armies. Is it because there's 3 armies coming in? Oh, look, here come more cavalry. We do need to definitely win this battle, otherwise we are going to be a little bit screwed. We really don't want the general being killed here. This is a strong force, which we don't want to see dead.
Ballista!
We managed to break one unit of spearmen there. We'll go on the next one here, the next unit of eastern spearmen. Well, that looks like it's going to... Oh, just missed the general because it was firing over. And cavalry spreading out to the flanks quite nicely, actually. Cavalry moving out rather effectively. And they're going to go for a big old flank, and they're going to charge into my hoplite walls all across the board. Coming in the flank here, I'm going to wait for them to hopefully engage my spears, and then I can flank in with my cav. But I'm not sure I'm going to get that opportunity. And they're starting to slinger me in the middle, and they're pushing through with infantry and cavalry. I'm just hoping they're going to make the foolish mistake of thinking that they can beat pike walls. Yes, he is under attack. That's alright, men. Inspire my archers. So we try and weaken their cavalry. I'm just watching what's going on here. Gonna go diamond formation with these guys, and we're gonna try and hit the Median cavalry over there, and they're trying to do the same thing over here. Don't have time to form diamonds, so I'm just going to charge in here against them, try and hold them up. And now we're going to turn that unit round to attack. They've hit us in the flanks. These guys trying to come up against my pikes, and they will see, well, that will not work. Let's break these guys out of formation now. We're going to push at the sides, push out at the sides so that we I'm going to try and push out the sides, hold the centre with my pikes, and now let them take the flak. And they're about to attack my ballistas, which we're trying to get in with cavalry to stop that happening so badly. We're pushing out the flanks, that's where we're going to go, and we're going to start attacking with my general. We're going to push out the sides and then flank round rather than letting this hit us too bad in the middle. I'm going to let my pikes take this pounding for now. We're going to try and push forward with a few of them here. Charge, guys, charge, 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 do it. Keep pushing over here as well. Oh no, that's just decimating them over here. So we're just gonna hold the line here. It's under constant fire. Just hoping they can act as a bit of a distraction for my guys to push on in. We're pushing in against the cav here. We're going to try and flank around now and take out those slingers. We're going to get my ballista crews back and engaged. Let's go in here. My general leading the charge there. Inspire his own unit. We're attacking these guys here. Second win these guys. Take these guys out of diamond now. Now we're now pushing across the line against the skirmishers. Cavalry just go through the gap here that we've got and attack. These pikes have kind of done what I wanted them to. They've just acted as meat shields essentially, just to draw the fire of the slingers so that I can push out on the flanks long enough, but I need some support over on the flanks over here because otherwise my general's going to be in big trouble. I haven't got as many guys supporting over here as I would like. I'm going to have to try and hit these Persian archers, and they've got Persian swordsmen coming against the hoplites, which obviously not going to go too well. Enemy general's dead though, so we're going to have to try and push with cavalry now really quickly, just down the line, just going for it. And I'm just going to try and push forward with all my pikes over here because we're routing everyone over on the left now. We can swoop on down. We're always going to lose a lot of men in this, but I'm going to try and push as much as we can. We're pushing up with the pikes. Archers, spring you round and fire on these archers over here. Ballista, if you can, fire over here. No, fire at that unit there of noble guys. They're being flanked here by cavalry, so we need to just try and hold on as long as you can. My general's getting stuck in here. I'm just hoping they can hold for a little bit longer. Hit the horse archers with my cavalry. Get my cavalry here to charge in the flank, try and save my general and the other units there, helping them out. They go in for the charge, breaking through their ranks there. That looked pretty darn good. I'm going to go in against the noble horse archers. We're bringing those guys down there with my archers. Ballista, stop firing. My Helot archers are doing alright against these guys here. Pikes just push forward now. Pull these guys back. Trying to finish off the rest of them here. These guys are wavering here. My Spartan hoplites, because they need some more support and they're not getting any. Where's my other unit of cavalry? Ah, damn! They broke my Spartans here. Hoping they will come back to fight another day. Send my cavalry after these guys over here. Need to try and kill as many of these guys as possible, as hard as that will be, because they're going to come back otherwise stronger than before. But we need to deal a stinging blow here to these guys.
The men are wavering.
Don't know how my general and that are still holding here. We're going to try and help them out. Sending in my pikes to try and flank and help them all out. These guys are just wavering. They're being hit by the noble horse archers over here, and we're now breaking these guys. My general's managed to hold long enough. He hasn't died. In come my pikes now, which should just destroy these guys. Let's reform the lines with what we can. We'll hold back with my general, because as you can see, there's not very many of them left, but my general is still there. He has survived. Chase these guys down with my cavalry if I have to. These guys are looking like they're pulling back.
Sparta!
Thankfully, these hoplites are doing pretty well. They didn't have such a big engagement because the reinforcements were coming in over from the right. And who is still firing at me? These horse archers here have been firing at my Helot archers, which I didn't manage to pick off in time. I'm trying to bring them down, but getting focused into the battle. Come on, charge citizen cav, you can catch them now. They can't pull back from this. They are armoured, but we should be able to bring them down, I'm hoping. Push them down, push them down, push them down. My archer's now firing on these guys over here. Love if my ballistas could fire from this short range, but I don't think they can. No, it's not going to work, unfortunately. Oh, it looks like... No, one of them says they can fire. Yeah, they can actually. They're going to try and fire into these guys. Archers keep on firing as much as you can. Just try and run them over there, my pikes. That'll probably be my cav or one of my archer units. I'm going to charge these guys here with my hoplites. My cav, how are they doing? 24. We've just about got them. Yeah, they are routing my archers because we're not managing to do much damage to them. I'm hoping my ballista will start firing any moment into these guys. Yes, they can fire in here. Oh, just a little bit too far over. Let's see if I can do it. Insert mode. Yes, I can. With deadly accuracy here. Oh, they're breaking all my archers though, which is not obviously good. Why can't I do insert mode? There we go. Oh, no. Oh, they're out of ammo. Would be just my luck, wouldn't it? I'm gonna bring my cavalry from over here to attack them.
The battle is turning in our favour.
They've broken though, thankfully. We've just started breaking these guys and we've won. I'm going to end it there. It's a costly victory. We've managed to hold against the hordes. We've lost about half our men. I'm not sure if we've lost all of our men from any regiments or anything across the board. We'll find out soon. General's bodyguard doing 335 kills, 391 on Spartan hoplites. I think that's the most kills. Oh no, just beaten by cavalry there, 396. But lots of kills all across the board there. The enemy has lost 3,777 of their 5,560 strong force. A Pyrrhic victory. Lots of losses to gain at this victory, but I think it was, I think it was worth it. We managed to kill quite a few out of these guys, lots of red markers all across the board. Remaining of the enemy is 1,783, which I would be able to beat with my units, but I'm going to need to replenish them. Thankfully I didn't lose any units completely in that, I don't believe. Did we always have an army missing 2 units? I can't remember. Kill the captives. They're going to pull back. All their armies are going to pull back from there. which I'm hoping will stop them attacking. No, they're going to attack here. Somebody did suggest that I build up a mercenary army, but I'd already hit the end turn before we started going. I'm building up a general and then recruiting some mercenaries just to hold there, which may well have worked, or at least hold the enemy back, but I'm just going to have to push back in there anyway, and mercenaries would have been a drain on my resources when I'm going to need to replenish plenty of forces very soon too. Axiom and Bactria, what are you doing? And my friends the Blemmies are going to try and affect my army over here in Jerusalem. They're moving their fleets around, and I'm going to see what goes on. The Celtic Confederation's still around. Time for a sip of victory tea, even if it was a Pyrrhic victory. This is some Pyrrhic victory tea. Some good tea. And Persia.
Would have me propose a treaty between us. I will go further and humbly request such a thing.
I already have a trade agreement with you. In fact, I'm going to demand a payment from you. No, okay. Let's see about 2,000. No, okay, just a non-aggression pact, sure. For now, if I don't have to fight you, I'm quite happy letting you guys form up on that flank. Eventually I will probably kill you. But right now, we're good. Disruption at Jerusalem, spreading cultural tension. They've rallied the slaves at Tyros. Ptolemos Theron, they've committed arson. And ally confirms war target. Good. Settlement lost. Yes. I know. War declared between the Gatuli and the Insubris. Faction joins war. The Quidrari against Bactria. Faction destroyed. Faction destroyed. Household expands. Send to pool. Hidden agent. Okay, I think that's all we need to do that turn. Right, so let's have a look at the state of affairs. I was bringing this army out straight from Gazaka because, well, we needed to. Regional instability is going to rear its ugly head here, unfortunately, because I'm not leaving a military behind. I'm building some various buildings to try and keep it all good. We've got 23k rather. And these armies here are rather depleted, as is this one, which is not going to be able to push in and take Ekbantana, which is just like, again, a lot of these slinger armies, which really Sparta could only counter like super effectively with lots of cavalry, but the Parthians are always going to have the superior cav. Thankfully I do have some cav in this army. I've got my Peltas as well. So we're going to loop on round and we're going to take it back this turn. They are going to get some reinforcements though, aren't they? So let's deal with that. Let's continue the siege. I'm going to face attrition if we stay here. See if my agents can hold these guys back.
What do you wish of me?
Any chance of stopping you? This is the highest chance of stopping them, so let's try it. If not, it will slow them. No, dang it, opportune failure. What about you? You're not amazing.
Awaiting Parthier's bidding, my lord.
You're not Parthian anymore. You're mine. We'll try and wound you. Use your staff. Enemy wounded. Nice. I love you. Smack him in the face with your staff. That's obviously the nicest way of doing this. Let's look at this army here. They've replenished super quickly. Wow, I'm really surprised. My guys are nearly in a pretty reasonable state to combat. In fact, I'm going to attack these armies here with what I've got. They've replenished far faster than I thought they would. That's awesome. Public order, that's what we need. Make the province happier. So that will take out those guys, which means we can attack these guys with no assault from the enemy. Syria is where we're building up some more royal barracks, so we can build some armies over here. And did we get that royal barracks done? Huh, yes. Royal barracks, and we can even go up to the monument of Leonidas now, which is going to cost a huge amount of money, but we're going to do it. What does it actually let us get? No new units, but it basically gives plus 30% melee infantry morale upon recruitment, plus 5% melee infantry morale upon recruitment in all provinces. So if we just do it here, obviously. Can there be a monument of Leonidas everywhere? No, I don't know. But we obviously want to start recruiting from here. But the thing is, Sparta's actually a good location. Even though the majority of our empire is over in the east, we can quickly sail over there. It is going to give -10 public order. So we're going to want to boost something up, like the Hippodrome or something like that. Which, what do we need for that? Crane mechanics. And what are we researching now? We're going for this, wealth regions, cultural conversion. I'm actually kind of want to go for crane mechanics, but that's going to take me a while to get through. So for now, we'll let them have that next research, which is going for, where is it? It's going for here, field surgery. Then we'll switch it over. But for now, screw it. They'll be fine. Monument nice. It's going to take 12 turns anyway. We've got the cavalry. Let's have a look at these. Oh, look at the heroes of Sparta. They look so cool. Have heard they're not that effective, and actually I remember testing them out against some like Praetorians when I first got the game, and they weren't as super effective. Raw Spartans, why can't I recruit them? Oh, already got the maximum number? What? I assume that's because they're all as my generals, bodyguard units, that's all I can recruit as generals, bodyguards. That probably should need fixing, the unit. Let's see if we get rid of them. How many can I actually build though? Does it say? No. Well, that sucks a little bit, but then all my general's bodyguard units are them. And the thing is, you can't. I would try it now. Raise forces. Can't do it unless I actually raise an army. But you can't choose anything else as Sparta bar Royal Spartans. So that's kind of a little bit of a bug there. Not much point like being able to recruit them if you can't recruit them. Because I assume that means you can't recruit a general then, or what happens then? There's probably a mod that removes that restriction, and I may well look into that in the future, but some people have just like, remove restrictions for all, but I think having some restrictions allows you to okay, I can only have 2 of them, but that allows you to have a certain number of, well, diversifies your unit builds, I personally think. I'll have to go for periodic hoplites to fill up the rest of the gap, unfortunately. But we've got 2 heroes of Sparta in there, which is just going to be awesome. That's going to be insane. Crazy amount of armor, base morale. Nice. And obviously we'll get the Peltas in there as well. But we'll leave that for another turn. Building the monument of Leonidas. Create food, because we need food everywhere, of course. And let's come back to my Egyptian forces. What's going on down here? We're moving this army slowly throughout the desert. Keep going. I'm going to try and avoid any attrition. We should be fine here now. We can move a lot further. We're not in the desert. And they're probably going to come and attack me. So actually I'm going to hold up back here. Probably get some more mercenary elephants. Oh no, you can't. Dang. So they have a lot here. I want to try and bring them out. They're going to have that garrison force as well. Could smash them with my elephant friends. What happens if I pull my army out of here? How unhappy are they going to be? 19. It's just on the kind of the cusp of being able to do it or not. So I could bring this other army up to help them out, or I could push all the way down the coast to attack this settlement here. Will these guys spawn a garrison in if I leave? Yes, they will. A very meager garrison, but they will. And I don't have to worry about these guys anymore. The Blemies. Oh no, these guys are different ones. They're going after them. Fair enough. So I probably could move out with this army, to be honest. You need some more troops, though. Well, you've got a giant ballista there. You've got pikes, pikes, pikes. You need some more hoplites. That's what you need. Let's whack in the hoplites. 4 hoplites, and you are good to go, army, next turn. Let's come on down to here. So yeah, let's send this army down here then. Why not? Let's go for it. Ah, my elephants are replenishing. Oh, we've just gone off our... Oh, I didn't realise it was only... That's all we have our region. 2 more turns till that's going to be ready. Well, we'll fortify here then. We're facing the wrong way. I don't know if that's going to actually affect us or not. Let's find out. Give him the Paragon ability. Leave these guys there. And how my army's doing here. Right, so back to everyone's kind of converging over here. Jerusalem. How are the... These guys have an insane amount of base morale, but they have veteraned up. Spartan hoplites, let's have a look at them, just comparing them to those royal, not the royal ones, the heroes of Sparta. Yes, they do have, obviously, weapon upgrades and veterancy, but yeah, no, those heroes of Sparta are pretty darn badass. Have this fleet down here, which is helping hold Tyros for now. And let's try and get rid of these enemy agents that are causing us problems. Conceal blade, let's do it. Good chance to wound or kill. Enemy wounded, send you back into the abyss. Once you take out Jerusalem, we really do... I think, is that the end of them? Yes, it is. They are all that's left of them. Just Jerusalem. Which we could well push and attack this turn. Is Jerusalem going to rage if we do? Yes, they are. So I'm just going to give it another turn. No rush. We'll push up next turn on them. We are going to engage against these guys over here with these forces. I'm going to attack here. And we're going to pull both these forces into an engagement here. And fight this battle quickly. We're going to play it aggressively. We're going to push to the enemy this time. And then that siege for... well, reclaiming Ecbatana will be fought in part 45. We'll finish off this part with a nice little epic battle. These guys, I'm hoping we can bring that army with the oh-so-lovely heroes of Sparta over as soon as possible, because I don't want to be without them in my life much longer, because they just look so cool. Hoplites, just gonna have you in the front line. We're gonna have pikes behind you, just slowly moving up, and we're just gonna go nuts. Hoplites though, off formation attack this time. You're able to do whatever you want. Right, archers, just chill back here. Cavalry, you're gonna flank up over here. And ballistas, we're gonna leave you up on this nice little hill that one of you's decided it would be a good spot to deploy on. Charge over my citizen cavalry from here. The enemy won't be able to see me till the last moment. As we come up over this ridge and then we can go on them. It's not going to be the last moment, but you know what I mean. Cavalry, go up this really steep incline. Okay, and charge. Run. Run, my mighty Spartans. Ballista's already been firing on them, trying to bring them down. Ballista, try and hit these Eastern Spearmen over here, please. No horse archers. Just try and take this ridge. Cavalry's mopping up the skirmishers here. One of them's already gone. Next lot have gone. Push forward. Archers, form up here. Pikes. That's actually worked really well because they've kind of gone behind us and we can now swoop in and attack. Ballistas, please stop firing. This is not the best time. Citizen Cav, go after the Eastern Slingers up here. This is payback for that last battle, killing many a good Spartan that day. Spartans are coming back to kill you. Cavalry up on top of this hill now. Lovely location for a big old ballista, and we can actually see now the rest of the enemy forces coming up toward us. I would charge straight on down, but there's a lot of Eastern Spearmen involved in there as well. Just send my Spartans over the rise. Pikes, you're going to be needed. Archers as well. Bring my cavalry back to attack them here. Give them a quick rapid advance for a bonus charge there. Personally, I find it effective. I don't know what everybody does, but I do. And in they're going to come here, crushing into the enemy forces there. And my pike's just going to claim this rise as theirs, with my archers just behind. Lovely positioning for them. And we're taking down these horse archers down here. We're going to flank round with the rest of my troops. Enemy general is dead. Start seeing the rest of their flags wavering and routing now, which is good. Could keep my archers just behind the rise. There's a little bit of kind of Napoleonic warfare tactics. But nah, I'm just going to go straight in, get them on the top of the hill, give them a charge bonus as they fly on in now. The Royal Spartans, the Great Red Cloaks. I don't think you'll find my general's under attack. I think my general attacks you. In Sparta, general attacks you. These guys are wavering. Flee, flee for your lives. Citizen cavalry, back you come. Push against the next units. They're going to get away. We'll just end the battle there. They can run. They lost 1,439. We lost a total of 89. Few friendly fire kills there. Obviously, as you can see, between the discrepancies between kills and losses for me. But we did ruddy good. Cavalry once again getting 385 kills, mopping up and winning the high scorer unit game. And that means that these reinforcements are not going to pose much threat to my reinforcing army. In fact, we're going to make sure that these guys definitely don't, by just order resolving this one quickly. 100% force remaining. We're going to lose a single man. We shouldn't do at least. Whose percentages are right. Stabbing him right there. Finishing him off. Yep. Kill the captives. And this army, yeah, we'll hold here, because now when we attack here, it's going to be reinforcing army, control large army. We'll get them both on in. But this is what's going to happen next time, guys. So as always, hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my New Year's review vlog, which should be out today, the 4th of January, very soon. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest stuff to do with my channel, and obviously to join the Pride. And I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.